Hey, what's up, guys? It's Down on Death here, and this is the third time I recorded this video. I tried a new mic. It was shit. It was worse than the one I'm using now. Um, I tried it a second time, and I forgot to take it off of the bad mic, so now I have to do it again. Anyways, in the background, what you're seeing is me showing you the build. This is a build guide video. It's called the RockNRoll Daggers. Um, and it's a dual daggers crit build. But what's special about this build is the fighting spirit right here. The rest of the build is just it helps. This is the build. When a melee weapon causes damage, it will splash, dealing damage to nearby enemies. And the important part about it is that it crits, and it doesn't just crit. Go to floor 58. I'll show you what's special about this build. Ooh, did you see that? Ooh, he's dead. Ooh, what's going on here? And just to make sure I don't accidentally, basic attack, that would be horrible. Um, there you go. I set it to the home button. There's no way I'm accidentally hitting that. You can see me spamming the button there. Didn't do anything. So what's special about the splash damage? Not only can it crit, but it can crit off of your poison roll. Stupid. So stupid. Oh my god. So the rest of this clip is me clearing some people out and also two boss fights, which I slow down for so you can see them a little bit better. My god. I discovered this while working on my axe build. My execution axe build, which by the way, so how this works is when you're building it, if you want to build your own, you got to get the fighting spirit, but it doesn't work with anything that triggers on auto attack. Only things that trigger on melee attack or something like that. I can't remember. But there's a lot of things like the axe execution. There's two different ones, and one is when you're holding a two-handed axe, you get executions on melee hits, and the other one, which is on basic attacks with a two-handed axe, you get executions, and one works and one doesn't, which is really funny. So you got to be really careful what you pick up. Um, so I went with dual daggers because the dual daggers don't require you to hit with the dual daggers. It just requires you to carry the dual daggers to get almost everything. There's also the backstab where for 5 seconds after you dash, you get crit, or crit damage, poison crit damage, and then you get the orbs with the dashing. It's such a stupid build, and I love it so much. This might be my new main build. And we're on floor 59 now, and you can see it still carries over. At the very end, we fight the boss at floor 60, and we're able to take him out no problem. Spoiler warning, I don't show you the build failing, otherwise I would show you the build. What the hell, man? This is so fucking silly. One of my favorite parts is, so I discovered while doing I think it was the bow, while I was testing out bow builds, I discovered that there was a 30% pen. Oh, here's the boss fight. There was a 30% pen in the necromancy tree whenever you fear people, so now I run the fear on like every character. And it's so funny on this one. So what I was doing here is I lured them into the corner, and then I tried to just dash into the wall behind them. And you're seeing me fuck it up, but I get it right about here. Yeah, right there. And they just melt and did nothing. Oh man. So ridiculous. I'm really interested to see if anyone wants to try this build out, if they have any ideas or something like that for alternatives to the dual daggers to do the dash build. If there's like, because like the execution with the axe is fun, but you can't get both. You can only get one, which, is not great. I think reflection would probably work pretty well if you got like a two-handed shield or something. But the real problem with that is your enemies would have a hard time hitting you because you're dodging so much. So I'm not so sure about that. Oh yeah, these are the first items they ever got up to plus 10. I didn't even know Lord Essence was in the game. It's funny. The first thing I ever fully upgraded was this fucking dash build. Oh my god. I have another video coming out tomorrow-ish that's going to cover essentially the first hour into the game, or your first run into the dungeons or into the depths or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it covers a few random uh, things like tips and tricks and random bullshit like that. Also weirdly, it covers a bit of patch notes because I go over the differences between what I used to do versus what I do now. Oh, here's the boss. So this one worried me until I realized that the dash, of course, gives you immunity. So I was worried that I was going to dash into his fireballs and die, but instead I dashed into his fireballs and just ate his fireballs for free. So this boss is a complete pushover to this build, which is fucking amazing, especially of his minions. Because I have fear in this, and I have that big AoE poison, which fears everything. Usually I clear the room and then go for the boss. But with this build, I just go straight to the boss, and anything that gets too close runs away with the purple skull above their head. Yeah, you just keep dashing into them until they die. It's so fucking stupid. And that's level 60. That's the boss cleared. And once again, just a reminder, fighting spirit. You have to get this item. It's so good. Even if you're not running this build, this is the end of the video. Goodbye.